right, guys, what we're going to do is a private screen share. This is for the VIP members only. And it's basically going to be just charting the AI agents. We've already charted this before, but it's time to update our charts and see what we got. So here we go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so right now we are looking at charts, and let me go ahead and adjust the screen. That one. Thought I had this all set up. And of course, if there's any questions, feel free to ask those questions. And if you have any coins you want me to do, also let me know as well. All right, so getting started. This is just gonna be my whole thought process. We have these coins that we're gonna do, so hopefully no more than an hour we'll be here. If we can do it sooner, then that's great. All right, so let's go and get started. And again, all this is just thought process. And for me, my personal opinion, I think the thought process is extremely important. For this one, ACT is doing fairly well. We did have a lower entry here. We didn't actually enter the coin yet, but this did hit and it started coming up. So you would be in profit, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is looking very strong compared to 1, all the alts, 2, the AI agent coins, and 3, just in general, you know, in reference to what Bitcoin's doing and how it's acting. So this one, in my opinion, looks very strong. Now, what I would do is I would set an alert right here. And for the entry, we want to make sure that the 4-hour candle closes above this white line, 0.1970. Next one, AI16Z. This one has really taken a dump. And this one has just come all the way down. Normally, I would say that this one's dead. However, because I know what this project is, I know it's a central hub for other AI agents. To me, this one looks like an amazing steal. Now, if I had, so here's the thought process. If I had $500 right now to enter coins, what would I spend my money on? So I'm actually making a note, $500. And for me personally, I would wait for this to break about here. And let's set this as our alerts. And then I'm actually going to set an alert here. Let me confirm that this one has the alert going on. Yes. So we have an alert right here. Now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a break of this level. And I want the level to break and have a 4-hour candle close above here after the alert goes off. So it's always after the alert. The alert has to go off. If we have a candle close here and here and here and here, we're not entering until this goes. Now, depending on the market, if the market starts changing and starts getting bullish, then yes, we can enter now. The reason we're setting the alert first, having that go off prior to entering, is because we may come up and then it might just come right straight down. So that's why we're looking at that. So the alert is set on this one, AI XBT. I absolutely love this one. Here, I'm going to have to lower my alert. So lower my alert here. And then same thing, I want my 4-hour candle to close above this level. Right here, 30.27. Until then, you know, I'm watching for possibly a break of this level. I don't want it to break. I want it to find support here before going up. And right now we have one bounce, and hopefully this is going to be another bounce, break of this level, come up, get rejected, come up, break this. But again, we're not having to watch these because our alert goes off. Next, we have this coin. This coin's pretty good too. You know, yes, it did come down. We're making higher highs, higher lows. So for this one, same thing. Here is that. And then I'm going to put this up here for my alert. And then same thing, I'm going to set an alert on this one as well. And I'll move this just a little bit low. Now, because of the low market caps, these can easily wick it and then come right back down. So this is why we have to wait. This one, I don't know too much about this one. And this one, I mean, it looks like it's dead. Man, this one looks absolutely horrible. I don't know about it. So for that reason, I'm not going to put an alert on this. Same thing with this one. This one looks dead as well. I don't know if it is. I don't know anything about the coin. Corgi AI. I don't like all this. So this one I will probably skip as well. Let's go to a daily. Man, these coins are really taking a hit. So again, I have $500 and I'm looking to enter some trades. Hopefully I'm not gonna spend all the 500. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look so far right now. ACT looks very promising. And AI16Z looks very promising. Let me go back to this one. This one, no. Well, actually, so far, the only one is really this one. But they're not ready to enter yet. So let's go to this. Let's see here. This one looks okay. I mean, granted, it doesn't look nearly as, well, it doesn't look strong like the other ones. But this one does look okay. We'll do an alert right here. Set an alert. I'm actually going to set the alert. Next one is Eliza. This one, I'm going to actually wait for the break of this level. And for that level, I'm going to have my alert right here. Set alert. Same thing, just create the alert. And then for Fart Coin, this one, same thing, not looking too good. And for the alert, we'll put it about right here above the wick. And that's the main important thing, having these above the wicks. We're going to set the alert on this. For GOAT, I haven't really heard anything about GOAT, man. Like, before you would always hear something about GOAT, and now you don't hear anything about GOAT. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and lower this to about here. And the level that I wanted to cross, I really wanted to cross this level. So you know what? I'm going to put my level up here. What's the price range difference? Let's say from here to here, 10%. That's okay. Better safe than sorry. See, for Grok, and this one, we have a level here, 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 nothing but levels. But let me see what the price range is from here to here, 12%. So from here to here, 20%. So this actually could be a range high, range low, mid-range. You know, just kind of make this in a box. So what I'll do is I will have this as my level it needs to break. And then I'll have an alert. You know what? I'll have an alert up here. Set the alert right here. And then make sure the alert is turned on. But going through these pretty fast. So far, I don't see one that I want to buy. This one, it looks like crap. Like all this is all crap right here. So I definitely don't want that one. This one, man, I would hope that it's under 100 million market cap. This one, same thing, looks like crap. As far as the candles, this one, same thing, doesn't look good at all. This one, same thing. Just the way the candles look. The size of the candles, the movement of the candles. Now, this one has before, like, done some really nice, crazy moves, but now nothing. So I'm not even setting alerts on those. Same thing with this one. I don't like how the candles look. This one, same thing. Now, can these make you money? Yes, of course. But, and it's just dumping hard. See, Turbo, it had to pass this level. Now, Turbo's come down quite a bit since we either entered or were looking at it. And this one, I believe we entered. Or we were saying to enter. And we would have entered here. I'm not sure if this was one that was posted or not. And then it came down, hit our lower entry and our lower entry. And now it's even lower. So I'm not sure if we entered this one or not, if this was posted or just one that I was looking at. But for here, this is the level that it needs to break. And then we'll actually set an alert above the wick, which is this wick right here. Go ahead and set the alert. Next one. UBC, not familiar with this one too much or at all, really. I'm sure I've done a deep dive on it, but it, like this right here, I don't like how this looks. So I'm gonna see, and here's the thing too, like if you pass on these, and let's say you just put 20 bucks in, I mean, this $20 could make you, you know, $100. You know, all it needs to do is come back way up here. Say all it needs to do, and I said that way up here. But I mean, if you look at it, let's say we entered here, the first one, look at that, 1,000%, 3,000%. So I mean, these can make you money. And once again, it just depends on your risk tolerance and when the so the reason I'm doing all this is because when the market takes off, man, the market is going to absolutely just rip. Just absolutely rip. So this would be a higher risk play. And like I said, if you only put like $20 in and you just let it sit, you don't do anything to it, you don't take profits, you don't do anything, you wait, and your first take profit may be right here at almost 3 cents. Can we go 3 cents? Yeah, we do 3 cents. So you're looking at 1,300%. You know, $20, 1,300%. That's a nice return. And then your next target may be 2,800%. And then your next target may be 4,000%. Could that happen? Sure. Is that likely? Who knows? You know, so maybe they get a partnership. Maybe they do something with their coin. Again, I'm not too familiar with that. I'm sure I've done a deep dive, but I can't remember right now. And it's just the risk, you know, depending on how much you want to risk. But for me, this one, like I would throw some money in it. But so that's kind of like a maybe. And I'm actually going to write that down. UBC, higher risk play, of course. For this one actually looks pretty good. This is on a 4-hour time frame. It doesn't look as weak as the other ones. And this is VVAIF. So we have ACT and VVAIF. Those are two very strong coins. Now, yes, granted, it has come down, but we have an alert here, and we're just waiting to enter. Zero bro, man, this looks bad. Breaks this level, downside, and people can see, you know, head and shoulders. That doesn't look good at all. Let's go and move this back. Oh no, I probably said it here. What's the price range difference between this and this? 15%. The timing hits 25. Okay, so for this one, I would like to see a break of this level, ultimately this level, but we got to start somewhere. Next one is virtuals. One of my all-time faves, has just absolutely got annihilated. Everybody taking profit. Everybody made a lot of money with this coin, and it's come down quite a bit. So here, the alert is fine. We just need to break above this level. And this was one of our lower entries for our buy zones. But let's go to the next one. Now, if this was coming up and retested here, then we would be entering this trade more than likely, and then having a lower bid, let's say about 40% lower. This one, trash. This one is the one we looked at already. This one, I don't know. I mean, yes, it broke this level. It's not doing what all the other coins are doing as far as dumping, well, dump wise. I mean, yes, it did dump. Oh man, because I don't know about this coin. Kind of a high risk play. It would be better if we had more or better defined pivots, because we have a pivot, up, down, pivot, down, up, pivot, 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 pivot. You see what I mean? So it would be better if it was like this: pivot, 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 pivot. as opposed to all this mess. So for that one, I will pass on that. Based Labs. Now there was information about Based Labs. I don't remember what it was, but obviously it's not moving the coin. So this one will be another high risk one, just because of the lack of pivots, the lack of definite swings. Coffee, nope, that's horrible. This one, I don't like it either because of the price action. Now this one, I absolutely love it. I made a lot of money on this one. And nice swings. You see the difference? You see these swings? These are nice. And then here it gets kind of low. But this alert is fine. And what we want to do is we want to see the break of this. And this will be the first level. Second level will be up here. But we got to get to this first. Oh, wow, we're already done. Oh, that's pretty fast. This one, I mean, it's okay. Granted, I know these are AI agents. I know the price action is really low. So I'm expecting some of this stuff. But I do like the pivots. So this is nice. So what I would do is I would wait for the break of this level. And then I would set an alert about right here. So this would be an alert. And of course, I'm actually going to set the alert. And then the next one, cookies. I absolutely love cookies. For this one, I'm not sure. I might be at break even right now. But of course, this is one that I bought to have for cookie.fun. So I can get access to the premium section. And then maybe a week after I did it, did like a 5X, which was pretty nice. Right now, it's taking it all back. And that's what happens. That's what happens. It took it all back. So now I still have faith in this. It has a working project. I really like the project. Project is very useful to know what people are talking about, what coins, which in turn will make you money. So for this, you know, we did have a lower entry, 30%. It did hit and then went down some more. Coming up, and it looks like it's gaining strength. I really don't want it to break this level. There's a pretty good chance that it will, though, just due to the market. And this tends to kind of be reacting to Bitcoin. So with that being said, let's put this right. Man, we have all these levels right next to each other. Oh man, this was a tough one. So the price will have to break above this, and we'll get this alert, and we'll move it right here. So we want it to cross this and not below this. If it crosses below this, pretty good chance it'll break below this level, about 15 cents, and keep on coming down. So we'll see. So here's the thought process. I have $500, and I'm not going to spend all the 500. I'm going to spend, let's say, 250 of it, because I want to reserve 250 for lower entries. So the first one that I saw was ACT. And I wouldn't enter right now. However, what I would do is I would set, so last time it hit 30% lower than what we're looking at. So I'll do about the same. I'll do about 30% lower. And then here, I'm going to do a lower bid. So lower entry. And then just for fun, we'll say $50. So we'll say $50. $50. Now, granted, we have $250 that we can spend. Total of $500, but $250 that we can spend. So I'm just going to put $50 in this one. The next one was VV. Well, you know what? I do like this one. So for this one as well, I'm going to do one about 50% lower. Just because, I mean, it doesn't look strong. It looks, you know, pretty weak. And I'm just putting a little bit of money in just in case it hits. And then we take off. And because I have this $50 in, this $50 could turn into $500. By the time I see it and like, oh man, let me get into this coin, and it already moved a whole bunch, 200-300%. then retrace and then win some more. So I would definitely do that one as well. I do like this one as well. And this one, it pulled back almost 70%. So this one is not shy to pull back. So for that reason, I will go, let's go 60%. So I'm saying 60%, a lower entry. Now, granted, all these are lower entries. So I still pretty much have this money. I just need to cancel the order and I get this money back. And this is in case it comes up here. Now, if the price goes up, my alert goes off, I'll enter, $50, $100, what I'm going to do, whatever I'm going to do. And I might leave this lower entry here just in case this hits, and then it loses and it comes back down. Well, then my lower entry is still down here. So that's 150. I have 100 more. So the ones I did like was VVAIF. Let's see. There was UBC. That one I did like. So this one for sure. So this one I'm actually going to move this over. And from the current price, let's see here, it comes down. And this one came down like a good, 70, 80%? Max about 78%. Right now it's around 75%. So what I'll do on this one is I'll do another 70%. We'll see how that goes. Well, it goes 75. Why not? We'll do run here. So this will be my lower entry. Lower entry. And this one, same thing. I'll have a lower entry of $50. And then there was one more, and that was well, I do love this one too. Like I said, this one's giving us made us a lot of money. So this one for sure. So here, it's gone almost down 55%. So here we can do 50%. It's about 50% lower. And again, these are just entries that we can easily cancel, but just in case the market just does a really quick dump, we can have these in here. And see here, $50. And then let's say the price comes down, hits it, goes sideways and keeps on coming down. Well, this is our one entry. Now we'll just wait for the higher highs to break, and then we'll enter that. But this is so that hopefully if it does come down, maybe we forgot about it. By the time we look at it, we're like, oh, wow, I'm up 300% without even trying. So there's that one. And then the last one we're going to do, man, there's cookies. So cookies as well is another one. So this one's come down pretty, let's see here. So we were looking at way over here. It's come down at least about 70%, currently at 55. So this one can come down 50% easy. So we'll go 55%. Oh man, I want to go lower, but I don't know if it's going to come down lower. Just to this level is 25. We'll go 55%. And then here we will do a lower entry. And then same thing, $50. Now, granted, we haven't actually spent any money. So keep that in mind. We wanted to spend $250 for an actual trade. We have $500 total, and I don't think we've exceeded the $500. But we have these lower entries just in case, if it comes down really fast and then the next day it shoots up. We do have these higher alerts so that if we do get alerted, well, then now we can enter the trade, $50, $100, and just kind of wait and see what's going to happen. But I do want to do this one. This one is a very high risk play. And for this one, I actually want to get into this one. Currently it's breaking this. It's very high risk though. Let's do this. So this is a level that I really wanted to break. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert. I'll do an alert for this one as well. And I'm going to do for this one, because it just keeps on coming down. Can't go into the negative. But I'll go 70, I'll go 80%. Now I don't think it'll hit, but if it does, great. Lower entry. And then this one, same thing, $50. And then what I will do is, because this is such a high risk play, I'm just going to enter right now on this one. But it's very like $25 out of my $250 that I can spend, because I don't have a lot of confidence in this. But if it goes, this $25 could make me a couple hundred. Enter now. And then today is February 13. Time is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then video. VIP. Video. Okay. So here's my thought process on this. Where we enter right now, $25, have a lower entry, set our alert, see what happens. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. This was supposed to be a really quick video. I do hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the thought process that goes behind it. We went over several of the AI agents, ones that I think are going to do well, and ones that potentially it's gonna be tough. So my favorite out of all these AI agents, virtuals, right now the market cap is 830. Matter of fact, I posted this in the VIP group, but let me just put it here that we all can see it for a reference. So here are my favorites, and I just posted this about an hour ago. So my favorites right now, currently, virtuals with a market cap of 830 million, AI 16Z. This is a platform that the AI agents are going to go to. This is also another platform the AI agents will go to. Market cap of 503.4 million. This is AI XBT. This is the most popular AI agent on X. And this is 201.9 million market cap. Then we have TIA. I absolutely love this coin. This coin has been making us a lot of money when we do trade it. Market cap of 137.7. Then, of course, we have Cookie. Absolutely love this. They have a working project. It helps. It's called Mindshare. And basically, it is wherever the people are talking about, where there's more interest. And you want to go where the attention is. And this is an extremely good site to go to for that additional information. It does require 10,000 cookies in order for you to stake and get the premium information. And right now the market cap is only 72.8 million. So I do thank you guys very much. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys.